Specifically, how does the meta shift, or how does the defense shift according to the current meta?
Well, basically what you're seeing, it's a great question. The war strategy that's very common right now is that the Town Hall 10s, because it's easier and a more likely chance that they can secure a 2-star on a Town Hall 11, you're going to see that as the first option for them before the Town Hall 10s hit the Town Hall 10s. Each clan will have their specialized Town Hall 10 versus 10 players, the guys that are very proficient at securing those 3-stars, but since there's a higher likelihood of doubling those Town Hall 11s, that's where they're going to go first. And the reason the Town Hall in the center is important, just look at this war, for example. One Hive struggling mightily to get those 2-stars, ultimately forced to bring the Town Hall 11 up to take care of that Town Hall 10 base. In the end, though, they got it done. It was just a few fewer chances to hit the 10s with their 10s that ultimately could have put them over the top. So now we're sitting here in a virtual tie with 12 minutes to go in the war.
Yeah, and oftentimes, even more casual players might not realize that the Town Hall at Town Hall 10 and especially 9 just not as important as it may have been in previous years or months or updates. And when you're placing your Town Hall 10, what is the biggest thing you're looking for, your Town Hall as a Town Hall 10? What is the biggest thing you're looking for in terms of value placement?
What we saw today, a lot of these Town Hall 10s are being set to protect the air defenses. A lot of these setups have all 4 air defenses off to one side of the base, and that's always where you're going to find the Town Hall super high hit point structures, Town Hall Dark Elixir storage. Clan Castle, of course, is going to be centered in the core, usually with the Archer Queen. But like, for instance, with my clan, all Town Hall 11s, you will see that Town Hall 11 out towards the outside. But these guys, they know exactly what's happening. It's very rare, like we talked about earlier, that 11 has to detect an 11. What we saw today was something that One Hive hoped not to have happen.
Absolutely. No, it's a good point, and it really does. You brought up a good point about your clan, and it really does depend on your clan composition. That's why in clans like the CWL, you often see the types of designs you do because they fit into the system.
Right.
And, more importantly, too, is it's almost like I compare it to a chess match between the attacker and the defender, and you try to think one head of what your opponent's going to do. In other words, you try to anticipate where they're going to enter the base, and you almost try to lure them into the base.
Here we go. All right, so we've got Flossie. The Town Hall 11 from Dark Looters Flossie is going to dip after IU Jimmy. This is the last Town Hall 10 that was only 1-starred, but again, like we were talking about a few seconds ago, consider this base basically already 2-starred. This is absolutely going to have to be a 3-star attack that Flossie is trying right here.
This is a crucial 3-star.
This is absolutely crucial, and the reason you're seeing the Town Hall 11 here is it's got those 2-stars available. They want to make sure that they knock that out, no problem. There's the early balloon entry. Haste spell gets him. Little split there. He was hoping to get a free shot at the Inferno. Look at this. Check it out. Oh, man, very nice idea, but unfortunately they do break left a little bit to the mortar. The Inferno Tower will stay up. He's got 15 balloons left. He does have 9 boulders left in the camp on this one. Double jump spell that is laid down here. He's got 1 for the heroes to get into the base to this Inferno Tower, and you're going to see another one to get all the way back to the Queen. So really nice work so far on the entry. I like the idea with the balloons, but it didn't quite work out for him, I don't think, the way he wanted. We'll see.
Yeah, check out that second jump spell. Like you said, Archer Queen coming out.
Good
There's the
patience
Inferno's down. They're after the Archer Queen. Giant Bomb goes down. Sweeper goes down. And we're just about ready.
And the air defense goes down. We're down to 1 air defense left, guys.
Where is it?
1 air defense left, and the Warden has used the ability. So here comes the balloon entry.
See that Hound is going to path all the way across from about 4 o'clock on the base, all the way across to the center to go after that last air defense. Oh, there are 2. You're right.
Yeah, they're right next to each other. I didn't even see
on the
that.
left-hand side, but the balloon's clearly far away. Check out those haste spells.
Inferno's down.
A beautifully timed free spell there to give the balloons beautiful. Just enough time to get to that Inferno Tower. The Lava Hound is still alive on that last air defense.
Lava Pup's coming to the rescue, chipping away at those skelly spells.
It looks like he's going to pull it off here.
1 lone wizard out there clearing structures along with a couple of minions at the bottom at the right-hand side of this base. Again, every unit planned out and every structure. That's it for defenses.
Holy cow.
That's it.
That's going to be
the left. He's going to get the cleanup, no problem.
And this will give...
Let's go to you, my friend. Tell me what you're thinking about your teammate Flossie here as he cleans up the rest of this base.
I think Flossie is one of our best attackers on Town 11, if not one of the best in the whole CWL. And we were very Happy that we got him.
That's awesome.
Super
He was a
solid
mid-season
3 stars.
transfer from Spartans Legacy. Is that correct? Very nice. So beefing up the roster, that's something that Dark Looters had the pleasure of doing all season long as they
Exactly.
continue to go undefeated. Their popularity continued to rise. So nice work. Picking up the 3-star there, Flossie taking out Jimmy.
And 8 minutes left, you guys. 8 minutes left in this war. Dark Looters with that attack, pulling ahead 111 now, 110. Both clans with just 3 attacks left.
Yeah, and Itsu is one of those guys with an attack left. Itsu, what are you thinking, man?
Yeah, I'm just figuring out the last part of the attack, and then I will go in.
Okay, great.
No pressure.
That's awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at the war stats right now. We've got the Dark Looters and One Hive stats on the screen. Both clans using the exact same amount of attacks, 77 apiece, each having 3 remaining. Dark Looters holding a 1-star edge right now, and check out the percentage, guys.
We have a live, guys. We have a live.
93.75. Backing out right now. We'll go straight to the live. We got
have
Erotic
the
in on
Plow going
Julius.
in on
Erotic going after
Julius.
Julius.
Erotic going
Let's
in
kick
on
it over to
Julius.
Ash. You're in the raid
right.
live.
I am
Something
in
to
it right
point
now.
out is before that last 3-star, Dark Looters was already ahead by percentage. So even when they were behind by 1 star, they were ahead in percentages. So Dark Looters, with a lot of those high percentage attacks we saw earlier, could make a difference if it comes down to the tie.
Absolutely, and another Bowler Witch attack, and this has really been the most dependable strategy, a ground strategy for dips in this clan war thus far here. And again, just setting up a very beautiful funnel. And you don't need to use that many Bowlers and Witches on the flanks, just enough so that the troops funnel correctly into the core, get them right into that Inferno Tower, and as Galanon pointed out earlier, jump them into the core and into the second Inferno
It's
Tower.
all the way into the core right now, and you can see that exit spell, the jump spell on the far side. Again, multiple enclosures, allowing them to get to that cannon, the air defense, but more importantly, the last Inferno Tower as they get closing in on it right there. It's getting close.
Things getting a little tricky here right now in the core. You know, unfortunately, sometimes with this strategy, it depends on the AI of the witches and how many of those splash units or the Inferno Towers end up targeting the witches rather than the skeletons once you get to the core of the base. Right now, could kind of go either way. The Archer Queen ability.
We've got a lot of witches up on that top left side, and right now the mortar's missing the skeletons. So they may be able to push around that corner if they can stay alive. They're going to have the ability to support the heroes, including the Queen, who still has an ability left over, and that should be enough to combat that final section there on the right with the 2 Archer Towers, Expo, and the cannon that could do some serious damage to this the rest of this army.
Absolutely. You still have 2 Archer Towers, 1 cannon, 1 Expo, and 1 Wizard Tower. But like you said, Queen ability, plenty of skeletons, and
Queen outside the range.
Looks like there's
Archer
only
Tower.
1 witch alive at this point, though.
We have the Archer Queen in out, but just going to miss the bomb there.
So there it is. Archer Tower goes down by the Queen. She's
Skeleton's
going to keep
still
pushing
working.
around. Check this out. Expo locks onto her. That's going to be trouble.
This is going to be an issue here,
There
guys.
it is.
because
She's going to go around the corner.
That Expo is going to be the Expo is going to.
Oh no!
You're
She
right.
locks onto the town hall.
Not going to get in there.
Is she going to get it? Not quite.
man.
Not quite.
Oh.
But again, this base already 2-starred, so this was either a 3 or nothing, really.
Yes.
Although maybe for the percentage could have made a difference.
That's still a huge setback for One Hive, as one of their final Town Hall 11s doesn't quite get the 3-star. And it looks like right now
and
we've
we are
got
in.
another attack. This one is going to be a scout attack,
This
it
is
looks
a 9.
like.
Yeah,
This is a
this
9 v
attacking
11
up.
here.
Really not much hope of this one doing much of anything. So
this is a 9v10.
we'll take a look at it here, but it's basically a scout attack trying to test a walk here. He's got both Inferno Towers left up, but Deconfzella, I think I nailed it. Bronx, give me the thumbs up over there. So the Queen working her way down the right side of the base, maybe going to get to the Inferno, maybe not. She's going to keep walking though. But you know what? For a Town Hall 9 hitting the top Town Hall 10, I'd say 80% is a decent show.
So at this point, guys, Dark Looters are sitting pretty at this point because they have 5 stars available. They have 5 stars available from Town Hall 10s. They have 3 attacks left. One Hive, only 2 attacks left. Plenty of stars available, but if Dark Looters executes here for their final 2 attacks, they've got this in the
They
back.
can put it out of reach.
Yes.
Yes, they can put it mathematically impossible for One Hive to come back.
But hey, there's still 4 minutes left. Anything can happen.
My eyes are like glued to the
attacks
stats right now.
I can't look away from the iPad. 2 attacks from each side left. One hive down by 1 star. So Dark Looters 111, one hive 110. 2 attacks left for each side. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. What are they doing to us? They're saving 4 attacks for the final minute of this war.
We're not going to be able to catch them all. Maybe you guys can try to catch some. I'll try to catch some. We'll try to divvy it up.
We'll do the best we
Based
can.
on how they go, we'll try to kick it around as much as possible. So hopefully our crew's ready to
So again, if Dark Looters 3 stars on both of these hits, they win.
It's over.
That's
exactly.
right.
So
because
at
one
this
hive with
point-
only 2 attacks left.
At this point, one hive has to 3-star here and hope for a fail on one of Dark Looters' attacks.
Exactly.
Basti and Itsu are the 2 for the Dark Looters, and for one hive you have Duce and UT Fan, both of whom executed their first attacks as Town Hall 11 versus 10, and they both picked up the 3 stars.
So both
they're going to try to do it again.
6 packs.
They're going to try to do it again.
But
So-
the magic number is 113. Here comes a live attack right now. You've got Duce attacking Valentine. I can't get in because there are no more spectators.
Are you in, Ash?
I am in.
Ash is in.
Yes.
Watch his iPad.
I am in, guys. So we have Duce attacking Valentine here, and it's another Bowler Witch attack. Again, tried and true method here. Hopefully this one can be converted here. He needs to pick up this 3-star. Cannot stress that enough here. So here comes the heroes, all funneled into the court. Things starting out pretty nicely here. Almost every one of these Town Hall 10s does have the Lava Loon in the clan castle. It's really the best clan castle composition at this point for Town Hall 10s in the current meta. But as you can see, all the troops falling to the core. A nice, timely Grand Warden Eternal Tome ability. Lava Hound pops. Not a big deal here. There's not a super heavy concentration. As you can see, the other Inferno Tower, close enough to the perimeter that the troops, the ranged troops, the air troops, the witches, and the queen can deal with those pups in relative safely.
Absolutely. Pushing the final Inferno Tower right now.
This is
He's got to
looking
get that
good.
down. Looking pretty good. Bomb's taken out. That's going to prolong that Inferno Tower's life. This could get interesting. Still has the queen ability, though, and she is down on the right side of the space with no defense.
That was an unfortunate bowler loss there, but I think he still got it.
He's still fine. 2 minutes.
85%.
I think I count 768 skeletons still on.
Yeah, this is looking good.
That's about right. And you've got the splash from the mortar and the wizard on the far left side. But again, so many units left. The queen's ability left. Swagging the poison spell, I would imagine.
1 minute mark.
This is what we're
going to have
looking
3 attacks outstanding. They're going in at the buzzer, guys. So
And this should be the
And remember, that Inferno Tower only has like 1 hit point left.
Yeah, it's just going to take a strong grease.
And the queen ability still allows him to hop out.
Yeah, you can go ahead and head out because that's going to tie the score.
One
Duce is
minute
going to
left,
tie
guys.
it with a minute left in the war.
Under a minute.
All right, 1-11. There it is. There's the star on the scoreboard.
Duce
Seven
needed that
attacks.
3-star and he got it. It's 111 here.
So Dark Looters with 2 attacks left. If they put up just 1 more star, it could be out of range because if you look at the percentages, Dark Looters right now 94.18%. There's the scoreboard. One hive 92.68%. So the percentage lead to Dark Looters, even though we're tied 111 each. And again, one last. I can't even.
25 seconds left here. 25 seconds left.
Here we go. UT Fan after Knockerbrog.
UT Fan again needs this. At this point, it's Dark Looters to lose.
Yes. All right.
You guys
And
stay out, and look at.
we've
for
got
attacks
Basti
down there on the
number
other
2,
side.
Tower 11 dropping, going after Queen Kia. So we've got a
It's
couple of
live,
attacks
guys.
at the same
He's
time.
live for Ash. UT Fan is live for you. That's what you're seeing on screen right now. One hive has to execute this attack. We've got the gold coming down from the bottom right. Bowlers and witches pushing to make the final. He still has 8 bowlers left. You're going to see those stars be deployed in the middle of the base. He's got 2 jump spells cooked. He's got a couple of rages that are going to come down as well. He secured the Town Hall on the backside early with the wizard and the minion there. Here's the heal spell. Laloon comes out of the clan castle. This is super interesting. Spring trap outside the base taking care of some bowlers there. But the queen into the base. Where is the king right now? There he is, pushing all the way into the core. The jump spell gets him all the way into the center. There's that last jump spell to get him to the backside of the base. This is looking decent right now.
Let me just cut in here. We have the Bowler Witch attack by Itsu. If he pulls us off, they secure the victory here. So he's looking pretty good. Just got to the core right now. Just put down a rage spell. Things could go either way. Go back to you.
Very good. Basti is also teching Queen Kia at the same time. The war is technically ended. If you look at the scoreboard, it's 0 seconds left.
Still
1-11 each.
all all the attacks live right here. You're keyed in on UT Fan.
Itsu's looking really strong.
Let's go switch to Itsu right now and see how that ends up. This is looking pretty good.
Itsu's
fun
going to
when
pull
you
this off,
switch to
guys.
Itsu.
Itsu's going to pull this
Surprise
off
save.
right down there. And this is going to be the war, guys. He's at 96%
I
clean
can't
ability.
see that.
No
That
way.
one's done.
Itsu, get
It's
it done. Look at him
Itsu
go.
clutch.
Look at him go.
They're celebrating over there. Critical.
And that's
We can't
gonna
even
do
see
it.
what Basty's doing right here.
That is going to do it,
Oh my
guys.
gosh, that 3-star. But again, percentages.
Darth Looters just capped
That was it.
the inaugural CWL season
Wow.
with an undefeated season. Undefeated. Not a single block.
That was
Wow,
amazing.
unbelievable, guys. Congratulations, Dark Looters.
Gotta give serious shout out to One Hive, though. You guys put a tremendous effort forth this war. This was an incredible finish down to the last second. The attacks are still wrapping up. I'm going to wait until I see the final score so I can announce that. There it is, another star for One Hive to bring it to 112, 112. Unfortunately, the percentage falls about 1% short, while we still have Bosky on the field as well.
is
trying to
wrapping
finish
up
up
a
his
3.
attack.
Bosty is wrapping up a 3, so this actually will not end up tied. It looks like we've got, we got time left. It looks like 97%. We're not looking at the attack right now. It's pretty much the war was already decided by percentage, but Bosty right here is going to grab a 3-star to end this war right here, and that's going to give Dark Looters the win by 1 star.
113, 112.
Wow.
That is an
Attack's
incredible
over.
finish. So much more action than really any of us anticipated.
Oh my God.
Wow, we had some replays to show from earlier, but it was just fast and furious. This whole stream, you guys absolutely killed it, both clans.
We did not have time to even see most of those replays. That is it, you guys. Dark Looters have won this thing, 113, 112. So the war is over. Congratulations, Dark Looters. And again, you guys, this was the first season of Champions War League. We saw 32 clans face off. We were 17 weeks of action. 218 clan wars went down. And the Dark Looters never lost a single war. Obviously, these guys are going to be the favorites to come out charging in Season 2 with over 2,300 applicants for Season 2. It's going to be a crazy season. Hope you guys follow this more closely as more people find out about the Champions War League. Again, congratulations to both clans. Amazing effort from One Hive. Incredible from Dark Looters. It is time to present the P.E.K.K.A. trophies. Let's go down to the floor to Powerbang and Clash with Ash.
All right, guys, fantastic war. We've got the Silver P.E.K.K.A. I want to congratulate One Hive on an outstanding season. You guys are going to finish up with a 12-4 record, finishing second place out of 32 teams in the first ever CWL season. I'm presenting you now with the Silver P.E.K.K.A. trophy. Congratulations, guys. Congrats. All right, real quickly, LB, how was this season for you guys? Was CWL what you expected? Are you looking forward to Season 2?
First of all, we're 100% looking forward to Season 2. We're in, we'll be an invite league, and we can't wait. Was it what we expected? Yes. It was really intense war, put us to the test, put us against the best clans in the world. We're thrilled to have been a part of it and gotten as far as we have, and congrats to Dark Looters. You guys are great.
That's awesome.
And again, congratulations to One Hive, certainly proving that you guys are one of the best clans in the entire world. So hats off, seriously, guys. An amazing final stretch of the season. And without further ado, the champs, the undefeated Dark Looters. Let me present you with the Golden P.E.K.K.A. Limited Edition. Congratulations, guys.
Fantastic.
Itsu, you were the MVP down the stretch with that final clutch 3-star attack. How do you feel, man?
Well, I chose 2 in the beginning, so it was kind of close in the end, so not that MVP-like, but yeah, in the end it was enough.
You pulled it off, hey, by 1 star, but a victory is a victory. Congratulations, guys. We'll see you, I'm sure, next year.
Big shout out to all the clans at home, too, that are watching this. Thank you for all your participation in the CWR this season. And also to the Dark Looters who weren't here, as well as the One Hive guys who were not here.